Hey, there's no future. My sister. All they want is your kitty. Best believe. Next year when they leave for university, and then what? Repercussion what? You're gonna stay, you're gonna cry, you're gonna suffer. Don't let that, you know, stop you and be like, oh, I'm only getting a 30% in maths, I'm never gonna make it in life. Absolutely not. That is not how it works. You can come and ask me now, what do you remember, or what are your favorite memories of high school? I'm gonna tell you everything else but class. Be organized, especially when you're going to matric, guys. You know, I'm all up for dating, but guys, just talk to people within your age group. Surround yourself with the right friendship group and have a good support system. Cherish every single moment that you spend with your friends, with your teachers. Things I wish I knew before I started high school. Hey guys, it's your girl Khanyi Cakes, and I am back with another lit vid. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the Cakes Club, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Khanyi Cakes. If you didn't know, now you know, so subscribe. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. Welcome to another lit vid, period. So in today's video, as you've probably already read by the title, I am filming a things I wish I knew before I started high school video. I'm only doing this because I've received so many DMs and messages and requests from, you know, grade 7 students that are about to start grade 8, from grade 11s that are about to start matric, that are nervous about, you know, the last year of high school, from just people in different grades in high school that are struggling with different issues. And so it's very difficult to answer everyone individually. So I'm just filming this video just to give you guys my advice, things that I wish I knew before I started high school and just throughout my high school career, even before I went to matric, before I went to grade 10, before I chose my subjects. Also, you know, just a bunch of advice. Anyways, I'm not gonna waste any time, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. The first thing that I wish I knew is to be involved. Okay? And by this I mean doing extramurals, going on the school camps. You know, at my school, you'd actually get into trouble if you weren't doing at least one extramural per term. And when I first got to the school, I was like, why are they forcing us? This is so unfair, you know. But now that I am done with school, I realized that when I look back and reflect on my high school career and just my high school journey, all I can remember is the memories outside of the classroom. You know, I remember Round Square when I went to London. I remember all the camps and the funny moments. We went hiking for leadership camp. I remember you know, public speaking. I remember the memories on the netball court. Those are the type of things that I remember, you know, and I am so grateful for those memories. Now, if I hadn't participated in any public speaking, if I didn't do leadership, if I didn't do anything, what would I have to remember? You know, no one really wants to remember class. Class is extremely boring, but everything else outside of that is so beautiful. I have the best memories. I would not take anything back. Trust me, you will thank yourself later if you do participate. Be involved. You're gonna meet amazing people outside of the classroom. In class, it's just academics and studying, and you don't really get to talk to your classmates on a deeper level. But outside of the class, you get to build friendships, you get to know your classmates better, you know. If you can come and ask me now, what do you remember, or what are your favorite memories of high school, I'm gonna tell you everything else but class. Everything else but being inside the classroom. Okay, so I definitely recommend it. It grows you so much as a person. If you don't like sports, do culture, do at least public speaking or something. If you are a sporty person, do tennis, do netball, do, you know, whatever. And also, a lot of people when in high school have the mentality that, oh, I'm gonna live after high school, you know, when I get to university. And I'm not trying to be that person, but life is short. What if you only have high school to live, and when you reach the end of high school you realize that, okay, I didn't do anything in high school but just go to class? You don't want to be that person, okay? So go on those school camps, child, participate in the extramurals. Trust me, you're gonna thank yourself later. For me, I am so grateful. I don't regret anything. Loved every single memory outside of class. So yeah. Secondly, leave boys alone. Boys, leave girls alone. You know, I'm all up for dating, but guys, just talk to people within your age groups, okay? Grade 8 girls, leave the matric boys, and matric boys, leave the grade 8 girls. Trust me, I was in that phase when I started high school. He's in matric, he has a crush on me, I'm gonna have a boyfriend in matric. All they want is your kitty. Best believe. Hear it from your big sister. That is all they want. There's no future. My sister, please be careful, guys. The people that are starting grade 8, stay away from those boys, okay? If you're in grade 8, talk to people that your age. Talk to the grade 8s, talk to the grade 9s. If you're in junior phase, talk to people in the junior phase. And if you're in the senior phase, as in grade 10, grade 11 and grade 12, then talk to the people in your phase, you know? But don't be in grade 8 or grade 9 talking to someone that's in matric. What are you gaining from that? Next year when they leave for university, and then what? Repercussion, what? You're gonna stay, you're gonna cry, you're gonna suffer. They'll be living their best life talking to multiple other people outside of school. I promise you, yes, you're both in high school, but life in grade 8 and life in matric is completely different. You cannot relate. They're gonna tell you you're mature for grade 8, you're very beautiful and stuff. Hey, especially when these grade 8 camps are coming, please be careful, guys. Leave the older guys alone, and the older boys, leave the young girls alone. Raho jaja. It's giving that's a case, okay? It's giving that's a case. Focus on your books, focus on building meaningful friendships, focus on extramurals. And yeah, man, high school is not all about dating. I also had my boy crazy phase, and if you ask me now, I can't even tell you about the people I had a crush on in grade 8 and what I gained absolutely nothing. It was just, oh my gosh, he's cute, is he looking at me, you know, making sure in the morning I get ready. But as soon as I got to matric, I did not even care how I looked at school because there's no one to impress, okay? So like, mjolo is not everything in high school. Don't base your whole high school life on dating and boys and parties, and it's not all about that. Just the third thing I'd say is be organized, especially when you're going to matric, guys. I realized the hard way, like sometimes they'd be like, oh yeah, you have an assignment due tomorrow, and I'm like, what? And they're like, we told you guys, we gave you guys a calendar, you guys were supposed to check. It's not my problem, you know? So make sure you're organized. Beginning of the year, when teachers say there's this submission due in March, there's this due, make sure you write it down on your calendar. Do everything in small chunks, guys. Don't be like me. Sometimes I'd leave things until the last minute, obviously because I was navigating being a content creator, managing my business, and so sometimes I wouldn't have time and I'd pull all-nighters doing my assignments, which is not cute. It's not cute, okay? So when they give you something 3 months before, start it immediately, because the closer you get to the deadline, the more assignments you will have piled up by then. So it just makes things very difficult. So don't think you have time, especially in matric, because best believe, honey, you don't. Another thing I'd say is choose subjects that you like, okay? Choose subjects that you like, and don't feel pressured to choose subjects just because the smartest kids do those subjects. If you're doing maths lit, you're not smart, you know, or the people that are doing physics and the sciences are smart, which honestly, guys, nobody cares. It's better for you to go and get a 90% in maths lit than get a 20% in pure maths, okay? Don't force things. If you need the subjects, definitely take them and work hard. Even if you're failing or you're struggling, I'd say stay. For me, I struggled with maths, absolutely hated maths. I hated physics. I'm more of a theory person. So yeah, also figure out your strengths. Are you better at theory, like life science, history, business studies, or are you better at numbers like physics, your maths, your IT, I don't know, stuff like that. But Yeah, guys, also I just want to let you know, nobody cares. It doesn't matter. If you don't need pure maths, then don't force yourself taking it, because you're gonna hate it. Best believe. That was me in my matric year, end of year exams. Absolutely had so many mental breakdowns. Okay, so take the subjects that you need, the subjects that are gonna benefit you. Don't just take subjects for the sake of taking them or for proving a point to anyone. Do what makes you happy. If you want to take all the sciences and all the difficult subjects, do that. If you know you don't like math, you don't need math for the degree you're going to study, you don't like physics and you don't need it, then do not take those subjects. Okay. Also, taking those subjects doesn't really determine your success, if I'm being honest. There are people out there who might have 10 distinctions but still not be the most successful people, whereas there are other people who did not even finish high school, who did not even get a degree, who did not even go to university, who are very successful today. So don't let academics and the subjects you're taking and the grades you're getting determine how successful you're going to be. Don't let that, stop you and be like, oh, I'm only getting a 30% in maths, I'm never going to make it in life. Absolutely not. That is not how it works. So yes, I'm not saying don't study. Push yourself, still aim, give your best. And if your best is a 50%, that's okay. Okay, that is absolutely okay. Another thing I'd say is surround yourself with the right friendship group and have a good support system. Guys, if you want to be with the popular squad, party all weekend, get drunk every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, how are you gonna make it through high school, baby? How are you gonna make it, my sweetie? How? Okay, another thing, popularity is useless. Nobody cares, because at the end of the day, like, I finished high school and I don't even remember half of the people that were in my grade, if I'm being honest with you. So nobody cares, guys. Have your small group of friends, motivate each other, help each other with schoolwork. Sometimes I could call one of my girls and be like, friend, I'm struggling, with this maths, can you please help me, or please send me the answers to the English poem, or things like that. I feel like it's very important. Now, if you're in a friendship group that never does their work, that never listens in class, that just is focused on the wrong things, it's really gonna make your high school career extremely hard, because you don't have a good support system. So yeah, guys, have your people, study together if you can. Another piece of advice is have a few teachers that you're close to, like your school mommies. I had that and it was the best thing ever. Sometimes when I'm having a bad day at school, I could go to them and just like cry and say what exactly I'm struggling with, maybe if there's issues at home, or if I'm struggling mentally, or I just feel very overwhelmed. Honestly, having that like school mommy, or that 1 or 2 or 3 teachers that you're close with, makes a huge difference in your high school career, guys. If you're struggling with something at school, you can always just go to their class and just sit there and just cry and be like, ma'am, this is a lot. If I was ever having an issue with another teacher, or just something at school, they'd always voice my problems, or just problems that us as students were facing in the staff meetings and things like that. So it's very, very important to have good connections with your teachers and also respect them, because for me, because I had that good bond with some of my teachers, sometimes they'd understand, because guys, I need to manage a business, I need to manage filming content, attending brand events, and just showing up at school as well. So sometimes I'd be like, ma'am, honestly, I don't think I can submit this thing on Wednesday, can I please have an extension? And because they know I always do my work, I'm respectful in class, I listen, then your teachers will also have respect for you, and they'll also understand you, and they'll also want you to do your best at all times and to excel. So sometimes if you need that extension, they will give you that extension. But if you're that student that just never listens, that's disrespectful, that doesn't even recognize how much help your teachers are giving you, the moment you're like, ma'am, oh my gosh, I didn't have the time to finish this assignment, they'll be like, well, not my problem, because watella. Because watella, so guys, I promise you, it's the best thing ever. So that is extremely important and it will benefit you. Another piece of advice I'd say is have acquaintances in older grades that can tell you what to expect for the next year, and maybe they can send you their notes, they can send you their assignments that they did for reference, just so you can see, the level that you're supposed to be at by the time that you get to that grade. I had plenty of, you know, friends and acquaintances, and that helped me so much, because when I got to matric, it wasn't fully a shock, because they did tell me that, oh, in life science, you know, this you guys are going to do this project. In life orientation, this is the type of project that you guys are going to do, so that I could kind of prepare myself mentally. So I think it's very important. Emphasis on acquaintances, not friends. Guys, don't be in grade 8 and being best friends with people that are in matric, because they are going to expose you to the wrong things. Okay, I would not recommend. Obviously they are dating, they are busy, you know, maybe they party and things like that. You're still in grade 8, you're still precious and innocent. Just talk to people that are in your grade, be friends with people that are in your grade. Your time to be in matric, Rena Opape, you know, and be the leaders of the school will come. It's okay to have, you know, that big sister, or, you know, your brothers that you talk to and that you ask for advice, but don't be always with them to the point that you neglect the people in your grade. I'd say if you're in grade 9, for example, talk to people in grade 8, grade 9, grade 10. If you're in matric, mostly you talk to people in grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. Yeah, but don't be, you know, in grade 8 and being friends with matrics, or grade 8 being friends with grade 11s. That's a little bit of a stretch, okay? You'll get there one day. You'll have conversations that people in those grades have, but for now, enjoy your time being young. Don't rush growing up. Being grown up is not all cute, okay? It's not, trust me. I'm adulting, and yay, it's the pits, okay? Another thing I'd say is start checking the courses that the universities that you want to go to offer now. If you're in grade 8, check now. If you're in grade 9, start checking, so that you know which subjects you need when you get to grade 10. Don't be like me, where I kind of just winged it. I'm like, okay, let me just take math, let me take physics, because I know if I take these subjects, then I can kind of study anything. Whereas I realized I absolutely hate physics. Okay, I hate physics, I hate math. I love like life science and business and history. I didn't take history, unfortunately, but you see, I realized when it was too late that actually maths and sciences and what life science I loved, but just physics and I did not like it. And then I realized that I don't even need these subjects for the type of things that I want to study. So why am I wasting my time, you know? So please start checking, start educating yourself. My last and most precious piece of advice, guys: cherish every single moment that you spend with your friends, with your teachers, because as soon as you finish high school, the connection kind of just fades, because, you know, you guys don't really relate anymore. I think just being in that school environment makes you have certain friends, you know, your school friends. You guys talk about school, you laugh about it, and as soon as you finish school, unfortunately, you know, for me, I barely talk to anyone from my school anymore, you know, but I had the best memories with them. I'll forever miss them. I'll forever hold the place that they had in my life while I was in high school so dear to my heart. So cherish those moments, because unfortunately, you know, as you grow older, you're gonna outgrow certain people. You won't really talk to your teachers anymore, because, you know, you guys can't laugh about the assignment coming up. You can't beg them for an extension. You can't, you know, just laugh about memories at school anymore, you know. So man, I'm even smiling because I had the best time with my teachers and my classmates. Some of my teachers were a little bit and some of my classmates, we had a good time. We had such a good time. Loved it, absolutely. And yeah, man, guys, overall, have fun. I didn't really like high school, the academic aspect of it, but everything else outside, I loved it. I loved leadership. I loved the extramurals I participated in. I loved my friendship group. They were so amazing. Every single break, it was, you know, new stories, new adventures. I had so much fun. So yeah, guys, for the grade 7s that are going to grade 8, high school is not scary. Have fun, embrace it. Really, just mind your own business. Don't fall into peer pressure. Please don't fall into peer pressure, guys. There's being cool and all that. Nobody cares. I'm finished with school now. I don't even really remember half of the people that were in my school. I don't remember who did this, you know, the latest gossip. If you're ever the hottest tea, people are gossiping about you, people are gonna forget within the next week. Okay, so yeah, guys, just have fun, embrace high school, work hard, do your best, choose subjects you want to choose, have a great friendship group, build good connections with your teachers, good bonds, and just, you know, appreciate them, respect them, and yeah, man, be involved. And I guess that's all the advice that I had for you guys. If you still have any more questions, please comment down below or send me a DM on my Instagram at Khanyi_cakes. And yeah, that was it for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please follow me on all my socials, my Instagram at Khanyi_cakes, my TikTok at Khanyi.cakes. And lastly, please do not forget to leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more lit content. Until next time, you guys, love and light.